Johnjay and Rich on the line. Mary J Blige. Mary J, you're on the air with Johnjay and Rich. Good morning.
Good morning.
Wow, this is a big honor for us. You have accomplished quite a bit in your career, young lady.
Yeah, I sure did. Thank you.
And I love the way you sort of seamlessly go through different genres. And I thought one of the best songs I'd ever heard in my life was that U2 song, One. And then I heard your version of it with U2, and it's even better. So I don't know how you take one of the greatest songs and even make it better, but you did it.
Oh, thank you so much. That means so much to me. You have no idea.
Was that a little weird being in the... it sounds like you guys went in the studio and did that. Doesn't sound like you just took the song and did your own thing to it.
No, we actually, I know I went into the studio. We didn't do it together. Bono and I weren't in the studio together. But he did his part, and I did my part. And then I ended up doing it completely by myself. And I love the song all my life, since I've known the song, and it was just really a treat for me to even have them say, we want Mary J Blige to do it. Like, that was an honor and a blessing to have you two say that to me. So there you have it.
Well, we're talking to Mary J Blige. I got to tell you just something a little weird, but kind of neat. My father died 2 years ago at 65. But 5 years ago, we were in Las Vegas, and he's 65. He was from Europe, and all he listened to was jazz. And we're sitting there in a restaurant or something in a hotel, and my dad says, "Hey, look, there's Mary J Blige," and you came walking in, and it was you.
Wow.
Yeah, you had. Wow. Yeah, you had a couple kids with you. How many kids do you have?
I have two.
Yeah, you were holding their hands, and you were wearing these white, tight spandex, and you had these these dark sunglasses on. And I was like, "Oh my God, that is Mary J Blige!" And I look at my dad. "How do you know that's Mary J Blige?" He's like, "I know everything." It really was. It was you. I mean, I know what you look like. That was you.
When you cut through to the jazz listening crowd of Amsterdam, that's when you know you've made it.
Which takes me back to this. This is going to sound weird too. The first time I ever heard your name was on Arsenio Hall, on the Arsenio Hall show, and I'm wondering, what do you think? Whatever happened to that guy?
I have no idea. I don't know. I think the last thing I heard is he did a TV show that they asked him not to do, and they canceled him because he didn't listen to them. That's something I heard, so don't quote me on that. I heard that through the grapevine.
Because, he broke all this ground with all these hip-hop artists on his TV show, and all these artists have gone on to be, like you, they've gone on to be incredible, and then it's like, this dude is gone.
I just think, when you get a certain amount of power, you got to understand that it's not you that did it. Yeah, you had something to do with it. But if it weren't for the people and the viewers and the fans, you're nowhere. You're nothing. I mean, you're someone, you're somebody, but you're not the celebrity that you become based on your own merit. You're the celebrity that you become based on people loving what you do. And that's what people forget once they become huge. It's like, well, it's me. Nah, it's not you. It's the people that are watching you. You get what I'm saying?
Big time.
So Arsenio got a big head. Because I saw him on an interview once during his height, and he didn't take his sunglasses off for the interview.
Well, there's a difference between swagger and getting a big head. He probably lost his swagger and got a big head.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
Mary J Blige,
deadly combo.
I want to ask you about something that is very personal to me, and I've seen you live before, which, by the way, is the best thing next to church, is going to see Mary J Blige live, because it's almost like she exercises every demon in that joint when she sings. And I'm wondering how you feel about people who come out and do their shows and that they're singing to a track.
I can't really have any judgment for that, because everyone needs what they need to do what they do, and at the end of the day, these people accumulate fans, and they have fans that love them singing through to the track or whatever they do. So my thing is, whatever you need to do it, do it. I can't knock anyone's hustle, like I said with Jay-Z years ago. I can't. That's not what I do. Mm-hmm. Whatever's good for you, whatever helps you, hey, as long as it's helping you and it's not hurting you and hurting people, hey, keep right on.
It's cool watching you live, because I can see this point at the show where you pretty much just turn on the afterburners and go for it. What's that like for you on stage?
It's probably the best moment ever. Being on stage and reciprocating that energy with people, with all your fans, and just having y'all go to those places together. I mean, that moment on stage is just amazing. It's like it's the best moment ever. One of the best moments ever.
You can tell you're having a blast.
Well, yeah, I love my fans, and I know that they love me. So we just always have a good time, especially with the women, man. I mean, the guys too. Don't get me wrong, but it's really about me and the connection that I have with all the women. We just have a good time.
You know, every year we put out a best of CD and we take turns editing it. And sometimes I'm sitting there editing it and hearing a clip, and I get so sick of hearing the clip. Do you ever get sick of hearing your own song?
Oh yeah.
Like, what song of yours gets on your nerves?
Let me tell you, if I told you, if I said it, people would probably be mad at me.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Which one gets on your nerves?
No, it's just that, it's your song, you know what I mean, and you love your song. It was a time when I got tired of singing Family Affair all the time. Family Affair, let's get it drunk up. I was like,
But that was a giant song.
But it's everybody's favorite song, one of everybody's favorite songs. There even came a time when I was like, okay, I got to sing Be Without You Again. Okay, all right, I love this song. This is my one of my favorite songs. But at the end of the day, it is you. So,